Hello everyone. Let's dive with the US stock indices, starting with NASDAQ on the daily as usual, where we have our impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finished wave 1 here. We are looking for a potential wave 2, 0.3822K, very psychological number that it might be hit here. As of course, three waves, we need three waves there as a correction, which we got already the three waves as a wave A without reaching the target yet, and we got a further uptrend here in a corrective wave B very likely to be finished, and then we have to be careful that we might continue the drop toward the downside in a massive wave C. On the 1 hour chart, we can see that this wave B is a zigzag, starting by this impulse as a wave A, wave B, and then we are looking for a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, unless we have finished in a W, X, and a Y here, which I doubted for the W since it is an impulse. And that means we are still expecting a wave 4 here after this wave 2. So this wave 2 as an alternation, we're looking for a sideways. So that is right. That's perfect alternation so far. We're looking for the time almost hit, and we're still looking for a little bit lower to reach the 0.23, or it can be even a triangle here and starting the push toward the upside for a final wave 5 before we drop down again for this trend toward the downside, which is supposed to continue the correction. Why I'm looking for the 0.38 exactly? Because, of course, this is a finished impulse so far. We cannot consider an extension anymore as a wave 4. Let's say that the wave 2 is still alternating a wave 4 here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a very long sideways range, I would say, based on this wave 2. The time is totally out of logic. Yeah, so we cannot really consider this as a wave 4. Definitely, it's something as a wave 2 unfolding here can be a three ways down, three ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to hit our target here. Now, I'm not expecting something very, very aggressive for this correction. So I'm expecting something like it can be even an ending diagonal somehow here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, since everything is overlapping since months here. And I mentioned this today in the Discord that this is due, of course, to something to alternate or how to say to counter attack what we might get in a war, in a very global tension, very high global tension, that it might drive the market very, very sharp. So obviously there is a monetary year policy working against this shock wave that we might get as a sell-off panic. And obviously the things are just preserved since a month is working on it. And obviously it is working, honestly. They took the first shock of the war. That means, yeah, basically we might simply continue the drop in the similar way that we got already without really confidence that we're gonna dive very, very deep. However, we're gonna reach the 0.38 sooner or later and then push toward the upside again. This is regarding NASDAQ and my opinion and point of view for what's going on within the market since months. So basically on SPX, we are looking at the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, of course, ending diagonal here, finished for a wave 1. And we are looking at the same ABC potential target for a 0.38 here for SPX around the $6,075. Obviously, the wave A is ranging so much into overlaps here, finishing a wave A in W, X, and Y, or potential ABC in diagonals, and then having this push toward the upside as a wave B. This wave B on the 1 hour chart is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave A finished, wave B, and then we're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 again. Alternation working perfectly, I would say, based on the wave 2. We have a sideways already. Can be a triangle formation. However, we still need potentially, well, it has been taken anyway with the wave A of the triangle, the 0.38. But yeah, I would say we still need kind of like a range a little bit to finish up as this triangle in case it is a triangle, and then we push for a wave 5. Be careful from the ABC. It can still unfolding something for lower a little bit before we push towards the upside in a wave 5 again, and then continuation towards lower prices after finishing this wave B. So I'm still looking definitely for lower sooner or later. One more high for this wave C to finish a wave B, sharp one, and then we might dive very, very deep again. For Dow Jones, we are looking also at the 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here, finished as a wave 1, and we're looking ABC, which has finished a wave A already, and of course, another rejection here for this price here, where we see a very massive trend toward the upside on the 1 hour chart. I would like to explain this much more further on the 50-minute chart because it shows a much more clearer price. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave A, very clear triangle A, B, C, D, E here, which it can be a wave B finished over there, and we're looking for something very, very massive. So I would say this is not a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, or it can be also, why not? I mean, if the wave B can be there, in both case scenario, I'm still looking for something to finish up a wave 5 as well as this wave 4 is over here. And then we're looking for a wave 5, wave B there to be finished. So the same, all the markets or the indexes are aligning together. I would say wave B is unfolding here as a zigzag, and we might continue the drop, of course, sooner or later within the same target for wave 2, 0.38, and the time is very, very required, of course. So basically, we might range again within the same structure area here that we got before. So we might see a diagonal somehow like this and then pushing it toward the upside again for Dow Jones. That was it for the US stock indexes, NASDAQ's, SPX, and Dow Jones. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord, and stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.